Contact We Care, a caring crisis intervention and suicide prevention hotline devoted to preventing self-destructive behavior by listening actively, being empathetic to people in distress, and offering emotional support, all without judgment. Founded in 1975, Contact We Care is an award-winning agency affiliated with the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, the American Association of Suicidology, and Contact USA. Contact We Care is a primary responder within the state of New Jersey to the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, 1-800-SUICIDE, and the only general listening service for all of North and Central New Jersey. Many callers are experiencing loneliness, depression, and desperation, and seek consolation. Some are suddenly confronting a traumatic life crisis, such as the death of a loved one, a divorce, or a job loss. Others deal with long-term depression or other mental illness, perhaps under a doctor's care, but needing a supplemental supportive comfort, a safety valve for their mental anguish. A growing number of callers are suicidal. In order to best serve these individuals, more than 120 trained volunteers staff our hotline. First and foremost, we actively and empathetically listen to the callers tell their stories. We do not give advice, but rather provide help with problem solving, guiding callers through the conversation in order to make their own choices and decisions about how to carry on their lives. Our volunteer listeners make this possible. They are the lifeblood of our mission. This year, we increased the number of listeners, and we opened a new listening hub. In March 2012, Contact launched the Save Our Youth campaign, designed to raise awareness about teen suicide and increase the availability of resources to help teenagers in crisis. Suicide is the third leading cause of death among youth aged 15 to 24, and the fourth leading cause of death for youth aged 10 to 14, making the Save Our Youth campaign incredibly vital. Causes of depression and suicidal thoughts among teenagers include social isolation, low self-esteem, developmental issues, a sense of being different, and bullying. Nearly 80% of teens who have committed suicide try to ask for help beforehand. This very precious segment of our society is especially vulnerable and needs our help. To better serve teenagers and adults alike, in May 2012, Contact began offering texting services, allowing callers to contact a listener via texting rather than telephone. More than 60% of teenagers prefer texting to other forms of communication. This new service enables listeners to communicate with troubled teens in a way that many are most comfortable with. Over the coming year, we will be doing more. We will be increasing our presence and visibility in schools. We will be opening a third listening hub. And we will be introducing Crisis Chat, an online chat room to allow those in distress to contact our listeners online. To fulfill our mission, we rely on more than 120 volunteers who attend 50 hours of training in active listening skills and how to handle the broad range of calls received on the hotline. We are award-winning trainers who enable volunteer listeners to make a difference. We also rely on our funders, individual donors, foundations, and the business community for support. And we rely on our incredible staff who work so hard behind the scenes to enable our listeners to focus on those in need. Thank you to you all.
Hi, my name is Joanne Oppelt, and I am the Executive Director at Contact We Care. Thank you for joining us. I'd like to introduce you to Sue Fasano, our Director of Programs, and let you hear a little bit about her story.
Thanks, Joanne. After spending 10 years in corporate America, I never felt I had a connection to something bigger than myself. So when I came to Contact We Care, I came looking for a passion. I had an interest in psychology and was drawn to Contact We Care. I found the training exciting, and the thought of helping people in need gave me the passion and the mission that I wanted. After 4 years of being a volunteer, being there for people at critical points in their lives, I became the Director of Programs. Now I help other volunteers be there and discover the passion of giving back to the community.
Thank you, Sue. So if you want to find your passion and give back to the community, please call us.